Ciao guys, I am Clockartz and this is my Spectrum interview. When I was a child, I don't really know exactly what I wanted to be. But what I knew is that I always wanted to do something with music, and I also played the drums when I was a kid. I was playing the musical band and I was a pretty energetic and enthusiastic boy that was always like doing something, and especially like, I don't know, taking the fork and playing some beats on the table, stuff like that. And I think that's also why I always wanted to do something with music. I came into the hardstyle scene, I heard my first hardstyle track in 2007, around that period. And a friend of mine was playing some hardstyle track in his car, and I heard that and I fell directly in love with this fast beats and with this energetic, I don't know, it was more an old schoolish track, but anyway, it was really something that that got me, you know. What I am missing in the hardstyle scene is definitely those feelings, you know, that we had back then. I would say in the period from 2010 until 2015, with the melodies, with the long breaks and the atmospheric breaks and feelings in the tracks. I think that's something that I really miss in the hardstyle of nowadays. Don't get me wrong, it's still there, but it's something that I would like to have back again, you know. How does an average working day looks for me? I would say there is not really an average working day for me, since I think that's something that you can do at a work where you do all the time the same things, you know. But the process in the studio is really creative, and you cannot really force the creativity, and that's why there really doesn't exist an average working day. But in best case scenario, I'm really productive in one day. Like, I go into the studio, I wake up, I have breakfast, I go chill to the studio, I start a track, and at the end of the day it's sounding like something already. And I also have those days where I'm sitting the whole day here and nothing happens. It can be really frustrating, but I think that's part of the game. I'm getting my inspiration from basically everywhere. It depends, you know. Sometimes I'm getting my inspiration from classical music, from electronic dance music, hip hop, whatever, you know, even from the nature. It depends where I'm getting my inspiration from. I think when something is made well, I'm always having an open ear for that. I'm really looking forward to finally release a lot of new music, stuff that is laying around here on my studio PC for a long time. I'm working on some exciting things that you guys are going to hear later on. Trends and hypes that I didn't appreciate in the scene for me, well, you know, the raw hollow punch on the kicks. I really loved it in the beginning, but then I thought, like, after a while it's like the punches and kicks got more hollow and hollow all the time, and they were just sounding overdone with the time. And that's something that I thought, like, okay, this is now even, like, I don't know, decreasing the quality of the scene, you know. But I think it's already better. Like, this kind of overdoing with the punch is already going better, in my opinion. That was like the moment when we were standing in the artist lounge at DEF CON 1 2017. Me and all my friends enjoying the end show with the Clockartz track as the last track of the end show. That was definitely one of the best is one of the best memories that I have, and also in general DEF CON 2017 was, yeah, no words for that. Besides the electronic dance music, I really love, as I said before, classical music and cinematic film music. That's something that I really love and enjoy. One of my big passions is the bicycle. I'm cycling a lot. It doesn't matter with road bike, mountain bike, downhill. Lately I'm really a fanatic when it comes to bicycling. I admire people that are just like doing their own thing, even if there are hypes or trends, and people that are just doing their thing without even minding what's happening around them, and the people that also have success with that. That's the people that I admire. Okay, that's funny, but I really hate, you know, when you want to peel off an orange, and the orange is too soft to peel it off, and it's just getting one big mess in your hands, and you're not able to peel off the orange, and you just your hands are full with orange, and at the end you want to throw it away, or you just put everything in your mouth. Like which record would be in my suitcase, it means like that I need to listen to those tracks forever, and I think that wouldn't even be a hardstyle track. It would be, I think, Deadmau5, Strobe, I don't know, like tracks that are like forever. Like, I don't know, Metallica, Nothing Else Matters, something like that. If I would be a darts player, my walk-in song would be, I think, The Prodigy, Firestarter. Because that's a track that gave me a lot of motivation already in my childhood, and I also think this beat is just, yeah, extremely motivating. The track that I'm most proud of is Luma, the Luma bootleg, also known as Resonance. It has like many names. The DEF CON End Show 2017 track again, because it also Armin van Buuren played it in the Tomorrowland ending set, closing set, and yeah, that's one of the tracks that I'm most proud of. My worst hotel experience, I didn't really have really bad hotel experience in general in my life, but when I'm thinking about it, I was in Dubai with my girlfriend, and you know, in Dubai it's really hot. And that's a problem, you know, like outside it's really hot, and inside they have a really strong air conditioning, so there's a big temperature difference. So what happened, it was really like a lot of, you know, it was everywhere wet in our room, and the whole room was really smelling like really bad. So I called in the reception and asked if like we could get a new room, or like if they could do something, and then a guy came just with like a spray into our room in front of us and was spraying around and said, okay, now it's fixed. And that's one of the worst hotel experience that I had. The story behind the sunset sessions. Well, as you all know, Corona was hard, or is hard, for everyone, and there was no parties. The concept behind it is that I wanted to make new live sets, because everyone was streaming from at home, from like random live sets. So I really wanted to stand out, and also use like the locations where I am living, you know, make something out of it, something special out of it in the Corona times, to stand out from the rest of the game. And I also think we made some impact with that. Yeah, I joined the I Am HARDSTYLE family, which I'm really proud of. I feel really home with all the guys. It feels like a big family, and that's what I'm really proud and thankful of. Yeah, my future plans and ideas are, yeah, just to make good music, hit the boundaries, you know, with new stuff going out of the box. That's what I definitely want to do in the future. Yeah, we used to be a duo, Connie and me. It's different. It's really different. Like now I'm sitting alone in the studio. Back then we were sitting together in the studio. It's really hard to explain. What I definitely miss the most is when you're traveling, you have a lot more fun when you're in two. It's not getting boring, and you all have all the time something to talk about, and that's something that I really miss. I think like on stage it's also different. When you're a solo act, you can, I think, get way more one with the whole stage, you know, and enjoy. I also think enjoy it as you are in two. But I think, yeah, it's really hard to explain. Yeah, the split was right before Corona hit in. It was in this December of 2019. That's where when we decided to split up. In general, yeah, we had big plans with Clockartz. I mean, like for me, I had few big bookings planned for 2020, which got unfortunately cancelled because of COVID. But I think when there wouldn't have been Corona, I also, I didn't make the sunset sessions. I also think I wouldn't be with I Am HARDSTYLE now. So yeah, I'm also thankful for all the things that happened in the Corona times. Yeah, definitely that's true. The Clockartz, the sound of Clockartz has a lot of faces. It was like old school, melodic, all kind of things. What I'm trying to find right now is the perfect mix between, let's call it the old school raw Clockartz and the melodic Clockartz. I want to find the right balance between that, and that's also that you are going to definitely to hear in my new tracks. Well, Italy has indeed some really big names in the hardstyle scene, legends and new upcoming acts that are doing really good. I think it's if you want to stand out as a let's call it a foreign guy, like from another country outside of Holland, it's kind of hard to stand out and also get the bookings, because yeah, that's simply how it is. I'm also still living in Italy, and I also think I'm going to stay here. I have a family, I have a child, and I'm really happy how it is here. I think for the rest of the hardstyle, well, when you make good music, for me it doesn't matter where you are or where you live. At the end, the good music counts, and that's it. Sprichst du Deutsch? Yes, I can talk German. Ich spreche Deutsch, weil es ist eine sehr lange Geschichte. And if you want to know the whole story, just send me a private message on Instagram. The names chord 4 and chord 5, to be honest, I really don't know. I don't know where they are coming from. During the process of making those tracks and the album, we just had the idea to call them chord 4 and chord 5, and that's it. I met Martin, aka Chris One, already a long time ago, and yeah, the connection when we met the first time was instantly here, and I still love that guy, and also I still think he's one of the best raw style producers out there, and I think we should definitely make something together in the future again. Yeah, I'm playing a lot of classics in my sets to give it a lot of diversity. And to be honest, I think not every DJ should do that, because then it's getting again mainstream, you know. So I need to find something else to do. I need to come to Spectrum because I'm the Italian guy and I'm going to bring you the Italian beats. I have a lot of new tracks I'm working on. Fresh beats, and yeah, to be honest, I really can't wait to see you all there and to party together. It's going to be a great evening, and yes, I see you there. Ciao.